Hey, Steven, thanks for chatting in there. Be ready. I've got everything set up, and first, I thought I'd set this for 8 o'clock, and I've posted that other break just right at 7 almost. I've been working on it for a while because I had to build the set list. That particular product doesn't have a set list under Beckett, Break Ninja, Cardboard, Panini, none of them. I mean, they have a list of the players and their colleges, high schools, and that kind of stuff, but it doesn't, none of them list. I searched everywhere on Google and found a few that kind of gave partial lists, but nothing that really. So I had to build a set list, and that was quite a task. I'm fixing to post this to district, and then I'll be ready to go. But the good thing is I bought quite a bit of this stuff, so it's an inexpensive break. I'll set a lot of them up as options. I may even do like another snake draft, not this here, but the one I just listed, and I'll already have the set list built and saved in my computer, so it'll be an easy one to go with from now on. Okay, there we go. Add channel. All right, there we go. It was Panini. It was this has two different autos, and I never realized how big of a set list that thing has. It's got a massive set list, checklist, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'll be doing. I've got two boxes of this right now on auction for each team, um, and I'll break it next Saturday. I'm going to be moving into a new house starting Wednesday, so Saturday should give me plenty of time. And actually rented a really nice house over in another town. Looking forward to getting moved over there. Here's this one. Let me find my knife. And curious to see who all's in here or how many. Was it in district? It should have been. If it didn't post, then I had to have messed something up. Which would have been very easy for me to do with things kind of hectic. Yeah, it's in there. Yep. Oh yeah, because I had somebody. I haven't looked at the notification to see who, but there was a couple bids come in already. So all right. So I guess I've posted that we're live, and I'll go ahead and get started on this. Oh, the one thing I do need to grab, if I can find, if I can recall where. Oh no, there, right here. Get the little plastics. Hey Wayne, how's it going, man? Card stands for any hits. I'm expecting some at least from the bigger box. It was a really good hit last time. That one was actually quite a bit of fun. The mega is too. It's just not as loaded. So we're going, and yeah, and it's storming. No, I don't have any damage, but it's tornado warning still down in McAllister where I'm originally from, and that's where my family's at. So I was talking with all of them a while ago, checking in on them, making sure everything was okay and everything's fine for now. But I'll check in again after this break's over. It got so bad last night. I've lived in Oklahoma all my life, and we've had breaks of tornadoes, but never have I seen anything like that before. Where, like, the poor town of Sulphur, they were, the map showed a straight line of like 5 or 6 tornadoes just in a row, all within about 15 to 30 minutes apart from each other. And every one of them was almost like they were on a straight line track, and all of them were headed towards the center of Sulphur. And there's our empty, and it definitely hit. So this will be our mega box here. I'll open that one when we're done. Good luck, everyone. Wayne, remind me, what part of the country are you in, sir? Hey, Jacob. Yeah, no, there's Kumar Rocker for Texas, Tyler Gentry for Kansas City, Harry Walker, St. Louis. Let's see, yeah, okay. Wynn Priester, Pittsburgh, Matt Williams, San Francisco, Larry Doby, Cleveland, Andy Pajes, which is a good one to pull because he is on a tear. He's on my salary cap fantasy league in Roto. He's on my team. Edgar Martinez with Seattle, Hunter Brown for Houston on the red cracked ice, and the James Wood future. So that pack wasn't very bad at all. We'll get my sleeves out and ready, and then I'll sleeve these after the next pack. We'll go back 2 packs and sleeve, and then 2 packs and go. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't have it. I came over to where I'm at now, to my office during the storm, because we have a shelter here, and it's pretty nice. So I was able to stay safe. Blade Tidwell, New York. Vladimir Guerrero, Montreal. That's senior, Washington. Jackson Holiday with Baltimore. Bubba Chandler with Pittsburgh. Al Lopez with Pittsburgh. Bob Lemon, Cleveland. Bobby Witt Jr. rookie card refractor. That's a pretty good pull there, because I've opened, I can't tell you how many boxes of this, and I've only pulled the base card of that. I've never pulled the refractor of it that I can remember. So these will be getting sleeved right after this. Joy Weimer, Milwaukee, good one. Alkaline, Detroit. And Pudge Rodriguez for Texas. Let's get these sleeved up right here real quick. Oh, you're in California? Okay. I used to have family out there. Oh, I still have some family out there. An aunt, a great aunt, she lives in San Diego. And then had another aunt and uncle that lived out there in Lompoc. I've only been there one time. That was good old basic training at MCRD in San Diego. And then broke my ankle pretty badly and some other stuff, and got banged up real bad there. Ended up spending quite a bit of time over at Balboa Naval Hospital. But let's see if I can get these things picked up here. Set them off to the side. Okay. San Jose. I don't know all the towns out there where the cities are all. I mean, I have the basics of the big ones like L.A. You know the big towns, Nap La Jolla or how you say it, Cleveland, and I know San Jose's a big one as well. Seems like every one of them out there is big. Diego Cartaya with L.A., Eddie Murray, Baltimore, Robert Moore, Milwaukee, Whitey Herzog, St. Louis, Luis Gonzalez with Arizona, and that is our auto. But I'm gonna put it under here, and we'll keep ripping until we finish the mega. And then we'll do it at the end of the mega. Adele Amador, Colorado, Cole Young, Seattle, and Hal Newhouser, the old ball game with Detroit. So we're going to set those two down. And just like that right there. One card in front of it and back of it. Okay, near San Francisco. Let me get there to go. Jake Madden, LA. Yiddy Cappy, Miami. Gabriel Hughes, Colorado. Mason R., Tampa Bay. Mark McGuire, Oakland. Joe Morgan, Cincinnati. Ben Sheets, Milwaukee. Carson Williams, Tampa Bay. Archie Vaughn, Pittsburgh. And Yuri Perez for Miami with the 70 scale fastball. These back here. I want those to be over here. All right. Justin Crawford, Philly. Angel Martinez, Cleveland. Goose Gossage, New York. Al Bridwell, New York. Paul Warner, Pittsburgh. Bruce Sutter, Chicago. Angel Martinez, Refractor. And Orlando Cepeda, San Francisco. Peyton Graham, Detroit. And a Jordan Walker 3-hole. I don't like the tornadoes, but living here all my life, I've kind of gotten accustomed to it. Not something that really freaks me out, but I definitely don't like to be asleep when it's doing that kind of stuff, so I stayed up. And then, of course, my daughter's prom was last night, and since McAllister wasn't on the radar to get it very early, like they were not even really supposed to start getting it until the wee hours of the morning and then today. So McAllister was one of the towns that didn't cancel prom. So I stayed up waiting to make sure that McAllister didn't get a big hit. And then now they've been getting some today. But I think it's lost a lot of intensity. I mean, it's still dangerous, but it's not nothing like it was last night. Last night, all the cities up around Oklahoma City and stuff was canceling their proms ahead of time because of. I mean, it was supposed to hit right when it did, right about dark, and it got bad. We had a 2 touchdown just right here where I'm at. You could, excuse me, you could see them from the front of our building here. But they were a distance away and they were tracking away, so it wasn't any danger to where I'm at. But they were probably about a mile off. All All right, last pack. Then we'll get to that auto, and then we'll start. The Jordan Walker had a Jordan Walker 3-hole. I do remember it. So far, that's it. We just got started. This is the last pack of the Mega, but in the autos under here, we haven't done it yet. I'll do it at the very last. Jackson Ferris, Chicago. Jack Leiter, Texas. Andy Pajes, the base card, Los Angeles. Joe Tinker, Chicago. Ernie Lombardi, Cincinnati. David Cohn, New York. Masataka Yoshida, Refractor. Nice card. Then we have a Bill Mazeroski on the pink cracked ice. Paul Canarco on Chicago, pink. And a Colson Montgomery for Chicago. I know when I move next week not next week, on Wednesday, I will have to contact when I go to that little town, I'll have to contact them and find out where their public shelters are. It's a very small town, probably under 1,000 people, but they have a city hall and a police department, a post office, and a few churches. So I know they'll have a shelter. All right, set these all off to the side so we can be ready for our big box and do this auto right quick. So underneath, Luis Gonzalez and the Colorado Adele Amador. We have, see what it is. Turn it over so we can get the front. It's going to be green. And it is, ooh, check that out. Jason Dominguez for the Yankees. That's a good one to hit. That's a heck of a prospect. So, very good hit there for the Yankees. Who has them on this break? I know it's not Double M because this was an auction. I don't know if he got in on it or not, but I know that when I typed up the Yankees, it wasn't. It was Jake. No, Dave. Dave has the Yankees. Hot dog. Well, congratulations, Dave. I'll set that one on the deal and top load it. Yeah. That one was nice. Yes, it was. I like it when we pull those bigger names like that. I still like to pull a Ellie, though. I don't think I pulled his auto yet. Pulled that Solace that time, the Dominguez. Pulled a lot of different bigger names, but just the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. I don't recall an Ellie. Man, I always love how they package this box here. They do a very good job of packaging this product here. So much so it's hard to get the lid pop open. There we go. See how that's all secure in there where they're not flopping around. So we should have 12 cards a pack and 12 packs per box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got them. Put half of them on the right and half of them. 11. All right, there's our empty. Let's see if we can do this here. I'll just line them up. Make sure they both, yep, just like that. Myself, I'm out, right now, I live in a little town called Okarche, west of Oklahoma City, but I'm fixing to be in a town called Gary, Oklahoma. Brian Ramos, Chicago. That looks like an interesting card back there. Sidon Rafaela, Boston. Put him up here. Al Simmons, Philly. Matt Williams, San Francisco. Larry Doby, Cleveland. Kevin Parada, New York. Rafael Palmeiro, Baltimore. Johan Rojas, Philly. And it's a pretty neat looking refractor. Second to none, Juan Markel, San Francisco. I thought that one might be numbered, but it's not. But that's a nice looking card. We got a Tokoyuki Shigano. This will be the non-MLB spot. I think Steven got it. I'm not sure. I believe he did. But that'll be the non-MLB. And we got a couple purples. Tom Glavine with Atlanta. Bill Mazeroski with Pittsburgh. It makes me want to sing Never Been to Oklahoma. But they tell me I was born there. Andre Dawson, Montreal. Three Dog Night, I think so it is. Never been to Spain. Samuel Zavala. Roderick Arias with New York. Al Lopez with Pittsburgh. Bob Lemon, Cleveland. That's a really good song, by the way. Masataka Yoshida, Boston. Don't get me distracted, which is easy. Fred Lynn, Boston. And that is just a refractor. And here's just a blue Johan Rojas. It's going to be numbered to 149 for Johan Rojas, blue. That's for Philly. We'll go ahead and we'll sleeve it and stand it in a second. Put these over. Oh, then we got a nice Pudge Rodriguez for Texas in the Prizm. Good looking card. Yeah, those aren't numbered. Jordan Lawler for Arizona. I like how they do this. Up and down, up and down. Daniel Susac with Oakland. And Ben Sheets with Milwaukee. Goose Goslin with Washington. Drew Jones, Arizona. Ryan Sandberg, Chicago. Whitey Herzog, St. Louis. Let's see something here. Yep. Okay. Be careful, and I'll try to get to that auto. Whitey Herzog, St. Louis. Luis Gonzalez, Arizona. Mark McGuire, Oakland. Blake Burkhalter, Atlanta. Buster Posey on the prismatic, but this one's a refractor. And then behind him is the auto. So, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to set that just right on top of there. And I'll go back to that pile at the Wade Boggs Prism, or I mean second to none Wade Boggs, Boston. We'll start a new hit pack. Edgar Martinez with Seattle, and Jackson Ferris with Chicago on the purple cracked ice. And these are all the base cards. Colton Coucher with Baltimore. Nick Gonzalez with Pittsburgh. Joe Morgan, Cincinnati. Paul Warner with Pittsburgh. Bruce Sutter with Chicago. Brooks Lee, Minnesota. Francisco Alvarez, New York. And we have a red Blake Burkhalter with Atlanta. Not sure we don't have anything fixing to come out behind these. And it is numbered as well to 199. So a Blake Burkhalter, Atlanta 199, red refractor. I'll put it with the blue, and we will sleeve it and put it on the stand. Ralph Kiner, Pittsburgh on the Prism. Then we have a Frank Thomas for Chicago Fireworks. Ryan Zimmerman, Washington. Oscar Colas with Chicago for the purple cracked ice. Kyle Harrison, San Francisco. Noah Schultz, Chicago. John Smoltz, Atlanta. Ernie Lombardi, Cincinnati. David Cone, New York. Ivan Rodriguez, Texas. Mick Abel, Philly. Okay, we'll set these down. Then we got a, let me make sure. All right. Hunter Brown with the Prism. Then we have a Nick York with Boston. It's on the red wave. It's not numbered, but it is a decent parallel. Chipper Jones, Pot of Gold, Atlanta. We got a Diego Cartaya on the purple cracked ice for LA, and Joe Carter for Toronto on the purple cracked ice. Halfway through, I'll sleeve up and stand those two back there. This box is full of so many of the hits, I'll just sleeve them all at once. Sterling Thompson, Colorado. Junior Caminero with Tampa Bay. Mariano Rivera, New York. Jim Bunning, Detroit. Duke Snyder, LA. Buck Leonard, Cleveland. Ooh, I see some gold coming up. I wonder what that is. And he's with Buck Leonard Homestead. I'm pretty sure that's one of the Negro Leagues, so it'll go with Steve on the non-MLB. Jorge Valera with Cleveland. Oh, wow, that might be like a big card. Let's hold that one and put it over here, too, with our auto. Taj Bradley on the, I don't know what you call it, just regular cracked ice Prism, but for Tampa Bay. Zach Veen, Futures. Then we have a Dave Vision de los Santos with Arizona, cracked ice, purple, and a purple Kumar rocker for Texas. All right, so let me sleeve these two, and then we'll start on the other part, and we'll do all the autos and whatever that one is right there at the end together. Panini makes some good looking cards. Their numbered colored cards are really cool. I like them quite a bit. Even though they're unlicensed, I still, when I first got back into the hobby in 22, I uh, I wouldn't get any non-licensed. Like I wouldn't buy any, and it didn't take long to realize that sometimes they're better than the licensed stuff, and not a lot of price difference, but sometimes you can get them for less. All right, let's get going on the second half. I'm gonna get these base cards out of the way. Huh. Well, that's got me intrigued for sure, Matt. I've pulled one of one before for Steve, and I've pulled one for myself, a Lou Gehrig, like a oh, like an artist drawing of one of the cards out of the 2022 Topps Gallery is what it was, and it was the actual artist's drawing with the artist signature on the back. Jim Gillum with Brooklyn, Dalton Rushing, L.A., Bert Blyleven, Minnesota, Ben Sheets, Milwaukee, Robin Ventura, Chicago, Kevin Alcantara, Chicago, Lizangel Acuna, Texas, Edward Julian, and he is in front of an auto, so we will set him down. So we've got at least two autos there. Masataka Yoshida, Prismatic, nice hit. Willie Stargell, Purple Cracked Ice, and a Nick York, Boston, Purple Cracked Ice. See you, Bobby Witt. Okay, we got Harry Walker, St. Louis, Quinn Priester, Pittsburgh, Jackson Holiday for Baltimore. That looks, for some reason, a little different jersey color or something. Here's another gold looking card. Harmon Killebrew, Minnesota, Lefty Williams, Chicago, King Griffey Jr., Cincinnati, Indy Rodriguez for Pittsburgh on the refractor. And I'm going to peek. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Anyway, we got Indy Rodriguez with the Pittsburgh on the refractor. And we'll see what this is. We got a black and gold, however, Lou Brock with St. Louis. Ah, numbered to 5. Well, you was asking about the St. Louis hit. That's a nice one. We're going to set it here by itself. Make sure it's still on screen. Yep. And I'll sleeve and put it on the stand right away. Jim Bunning, Detroit Prizm. This is liable to end up being a pretty big pack here. We have a Greg Maddux, Atlanta on the 2nd to none. Errol Vera with LA on the purple. And a Bobby Witt Jr. on the purple cracked ice. So we hit a couple good Bobbies. The Prizm and that purple. Wow. This has been I'm going to go ahead and put him with the blue. Been a very good pack so far. All right. Lou Brock. Try to get very nice. One of 5. Nice hit, man. I like seeing that. And I said it last time, it was such a good box. I was like, I'm going to do that one again. And I immediately ordered a second box of it. And I'll probably do the same again because so far that Panini 3 auto box has been fire every time I've ever opened one. I've yet to be disappointed. Other than I'm pulling them for someone else and not me. But I enjoy it. Put that Bobby Witt over here. Okay. Let's make sure we're not. Yep. We'll get our base cards out of the way while we can. Yeah, I'm ready to see what that gold card is because it wasn't a plain gold card like that 1 of 5 Big Rock one. It was had a pattern. Bubba Chandler with Pittsburgh. Eddie Murray with Baltimore. Robert Moore, Milwaukee. Juan Miracle, San Francisco. Hack Wilson with Chicago. Tom Glavine with Atlanta. Jake Bennett with Washington. J.R. Ritchie with Atlanta. Whoop. And there is another auto that's coming behind this one. So we'll go ahead and get this Prizm out of the way. Kyle Harrison, San Francisco. And that'll be in front of and behind this auto right here. We got Mark McGwire, Fireworks. And there's one of the purple cracked ice of Sagano for the non-MLB. And a Caden Wallace, Kansas City, purple cracked ice. All right. We got some more color that I've not seen. This is going to be a very good break. It already is. Gabriel Hughes, Colorado. Mason R., Tampa Bay. Lou Boudreau with Cleveland. Craig Biggio with Houston. Joe Torre, Atlanta. Gil McDougald with New York. Tyler Locklear, Seattle. And what is this? We got a Phil Nicaro with Atlanta on the orange Prizm Wave. Let's see what number that is. And it's to 50. So we got the orange Prizm Wave for Atlanta. Phil Nicaro. A good looking card. We'll get it sleeved up right away. Pudge Rodriguez on the pot of gold. Cool Papa Bell, St. Louis, and I'm pretty sure he is one of the Negro League as well. I don't think that goes to St. Louis. It'll be on the Panini set list on Beckett's website, but I'll verify. But I'm pretty certain that this one goes to the non-MLB, but I'll verify. Curtis Mead, Tampa Bay, and the other one was the Pudge. Got 2 packs left. Been a good break because, like, also a lot of the hits have been kind of spread out, not all just one team. Goose Gossage, New York. Al Bridwell, New York. Another Andy Pajes with LA. Jack Morris, Detroit. Javi Lopez, Atlanta. Roberto Alomar, Toronto. JT Ginn, Oakland. Eric Chavez, Oakland, on the refractor. Then we got a red wave. Blade Tidwell with New York. Looks like it's going to be the Mets, I believe, is what he's with. on the red wave. Let's see if it's. I don't think the red waves. No, they're not. You'd think they would be. Francisco Alvarez on the future star for the Mets. Then we got a Wilmer Flores, Detroit, on the purple cracked ice. And a Tony LaRue. Boy, that 22 right there is really popping on this card. I don't know if you can see it on the Tony LaRussa, Oakland. Wow. That's a neat looking card. Purple cracked ice, though, not numbered. Last pack, and then we'll start on our big cards. Joe Tinker, Chicago. Tamar Johnson, Pittsburgh. Grayson Rodriguez with Baltimore. Tim Wakefield with Boston. Rod Carew with Minnesota. Moose Scalrone, however you say his name, New York. Daniel Espino with Cleveland. Pretty cool looking green. Let's see what it is though. South Raylick. Good card. I think it is numbered. Yeah, to 75. So we got a South Raylick green. I forget what you call that, but it's got all the little circles in the pattern. But that's a really good card. We'll set it here with the orange one to get sleeved and standed. I'll do that right before we start the bigger cards. Elijah Green on the regular cracked ice Prizm, Washington. Good one to get. Then we have Tamar Johnson with Pittsburgh. And Judd Fabian with Baltimore. And Ichiro, Seattle. On both of them purple cracked ice. So, get these two done. We'll get the base cards out of the way. And I'm going to arrange my stage just good enough to make sure we have it set up good for the autos, whatever those end up being in that one card. I think I counted 4 autos out of that already, so that gold card may end up not being an auto. Not sure. Or maybe we got an extra one last time in my Bowman break, and I think we might have got an extra one in the Panini as well. So let's see how we want to arrange these. Trying to work around my microphone that's right in my face. See if that's good. I'm going to scoot these. Here. Just like so. Guess I let the suspense build, huh? I know it is for me. I'm just excited to see what we got as I was in the break. All right. And I only have one stand left, so I'm going to get a couple out. So here we go, folks. Let's see what we have here. These are our base. Get them out of the way. And I want to... Okay, we'll just go, and then when I get to the gold, I'm going to do my best to keep it last. J.R. Ritchie, Atlanta, was the one covering. Oh, Seiya Suzuki on an orange. Great card. Who has Chicago? Dave has the Cubbies as well. So let's see what that's number 2. 50. So we've got a Seiya Suzuki 50 on the orange wave on the signature card. Let me get that sleeve. I'm not going to worry about trying to hit that one card at the end because I'd rather just get it and go because I don't want to risk fumbling around and scratching anything up. Trying to keep from letting other ones, like other cards, get seen and stuff. But very good card. Seiya Suzuki. Oh, sorry about the Duke. I don't. Is it doing the echo for everyone? We have Kyle Harrison on the Prizm that was behind him for San Francisco. Badly. Did it just start? Let me do something here. Turn a few things off that are on Wi-Fi. Make sure we're not. Is it still echoing? Let me know if it stops. I'm going to try this. Did that help at all? Let me transition now. Did that help with the echo at all? I moved and it started? Get the mic up. Okay, good. I killed. There's two. I should have done that at the beginning. I wasn't thinking, but there's 2 different mic outputs on this OBS deal, and I just turned the volume down on one rather than. And here's Edward Julian. See what he's hiding. We got for Chicago White Sox, purple Oscar Colas for Snowy. Nice hit. See, it pays off every now and then to be true to your team and always go after the exact team you want. 65 of 99. Purple Oscar Colas. Look at all the color on this stage, though, already. We've got I could have put that Bobby Witt refractor up there, too, if I would have known ahead of time that we were going to hit all this. But, man, it looks like a crazy. All right, got my next one ready. Got Jorge Valera with Cleveland. And this is the go one. So I can set it aside, which I will. Wasn't even trying to. Buster Posey Prizm, a really good looking card. I want to set him aside and then see who he. Jeremy De La Rosa with Washington on a really neat looking green and red. The camera just does not do this justice. But it's Jeremy De La Rosa for Washington. And it's to 75. Some pretty good numbered stuff coming out of here. Make sure everyone remembers also if everything stacks until you're ready to ship, and then just purchase that shipping thing that's on the Pug Monkey District. Unless you're Canada, don't purchase the one that's on there. Get with me and I'll get a quote, and if it's less, you'll pay less. Canada just pays whatever I pay, which right now I think Joel's the only Canada one I have, and he and I do this enough together so he knows the drill. All right, so let's see who's behind Ben Sheets. Got Daniel Susak, Jordan Lawler. I know there was more behind here, so we'll see. Ivan Rodriguez, Pudge. Let me just give him an Brett Lynn. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was it. Mastaka, Tom Gavine. Yeah, okay. So the gold. So how many autos have we pulled from that box so far? 3. Because the auto back there come from the Mega. So we've pulled 3. And that's what it says is 3 on average. So let's see what our gold card is. Here we go, folks. Ryan Zimmerman for Washington. And it is a 1 of 1. So we've got a 1 of 1 for Washington. Ryan Zimmerman. Congratulations, Washington. Beautiful card. Showing all the different angle of it. Very nice. Wow. So there's just another 1 of 1. Don't know what Panini calls them, but super fractor type card. Wow. We've got a 1 of 1. We've got a 1 of 5. Several other. We didn't get a single auto that wasn't numbered that I can recall. No, we didn't, I don't think. Even the green Jason Dominguez. So, man, this was a heck of a break. So Ryan Zimmerman with Washington. We got Oscar Colas to 99. 1 of 1. Wow. Congratulations. So Jake had Washington. All right. Congratulations, Jake. And then you also got this Jeremy De La Rosa green one of 75. So we've got a 1 of 1, 75, 99, Oscar Colas. And then our other auto from this box was Suzuki. And I think he was 70. No, he's 50 for Dave. So 1, 50, 75, 99. Wow. See how this goes. Then from our Mega. And no, that one wasn't numbered. I thought it was, but still a really good green refractor for Jason Dominguez. So on the cracked ice, green cracked ice. Then we've got, whoops, now that I don't want to do. I bumped that pretty good. So we got the 1 of 5 Lou Brock, St. Louis. So it would go in order of the 5 after the 1. Then we will grab these 2. We got a 1 of, actually it's 155 of 199. Blake Burkhalter, Atlanta. Yoan Rojas, Philly, of 149. And we got, this isn't numbered, but it's a really sweet card, a Bobby Witt rookie card in this product on the purple cracked ice. South Raylick on the green, whatever you call that. It's not a wave, but it's a green type of 44.75 for Sal Frelick. And then I thought this one was a 50, and it is 3 of 50 for Phil Niekro of Atlanta. So 50, 75, 149, and 199. That was a solid break, folks. Very solid. Recap one more time real quick. Yeah, it has probably one of my best boxes we've ever pulled from. But a very, very good looking 1 of 1. I'll take pictures of all these that's in top loaders and post them. And try to tag you guys if you're on Twitter. That Lou Brock is nice. I like it too. A lot of good names pulled from these autos tonight. And the numbered cards. Say it. And that's a really neat looking card, the orange with... The only thing that would have really made this even better is as far as the color match, would have been a Mets player, but because that would be a perfect color match for the Mets uniform. But that red on red with the green also for Jeremy De La Rosa, Washington, that's a really good looking card. Oscar Colas, then Dominguez, Niekro with Atlanta, Frelick with Milwaukee, Rojas with Philly, Burkhalter with Atlanta, and Witt Jr. with Kansas City. But the kingpin of them all is the Ryan Zimmerman, Washington. Thank you guys. Thank you all. Yeah, Cardaholic is what it is on Twitter. I can't remember. I've changed it recently to reflect kind of the boom bucket breaks, but I think Twitter made me keep the at part the same, but Cardaholic Guns might be what it's under, just plain old at, and then just all ran together, Cardaholic Guns. So, yeah, definitely go on there and follow, and I'll tag everyone. And because I post some breaks there, and I post some on here too. But this was a fun one. This was a lot of fun. I'm ready to get off here and start taking some pictures and getting this stuff put out on Twitter and on District, because this was good. Thank you all. That was a fun break. Can't wait to do this one again. Run it back. I'll have to get some of that other on order. But real quick, in District right now is an auction of some more Panini. 2 of these. It's got 2 autographs. It's got a massive set list or checklist with players from Matt McLean, L.A. De La Cruz, Colton Cowser. It's got a ton of big name players in it with autos. So Vinny Pasquantino's in this. And I meant to keep Kansas City for myself and forgot. So that's on me because I collect him. And I've got a rainbow started of this box, of this product of Vinny. But no, there's a lot of good name players in this particular set. From Jackson Merrill's a big one for San Diego. But if you look on the District, every one of the pictures of each team has the set list. So like the first picture is a picture of these 2 boxes. If you click on the other picture, it's the checklist. So that'll be what you use to go off of for what's a possible hit. Thank you all, and have a good weekend, the rest of it, and good night. And I'll see y'all next week. And I'll start taking pictures and tagging people in some of the stuff. But that was probably the best break so far. I would say that one was my best break to date. But thank you all. That was great. I guess I turned that off.